say something about the reason I wrote this blog post on calendaring is because I called it calendar freedom, because so many attorneys that I speak with are afraid to give out those Calendly links, right? Because they're worried that people are going to overbook, or just like you said, they're going to share it with somebody, right? Or their calendar is just suddenly going to be, blocked off with all these appointments, and they're not going to have time to do their work. The secret is blocking off time in advance if you need it, right? Like I have a regular time slot every day blocked off for email review. If I know I've got a case I've got to work on, I'll block off 3 hours next week, 2 hours here, casework. Just call it casework, just to give me some time, right? You can even tell Calendly only schedule, maybe it's a consultation, only schedule 2 a week consultations, or don't schedule more than 2 a day. Like there are so many features that you can use so that you can actually have that freedom to just let it go. Because I hear this all the time. I'm not putting my link out there. I'm not putting that on my website. But use it efficiently and you will love it. Because like you said, nobody wants to be chasing people back and forth. You're even using it for family, right?
Yeah, that's a great point. I learned about this calendaring like years ago, and it took me like 2 years to get into it because my Google Calendar that I use, like it was such a mess. I'm like, how's it going to work with this? And then there's both. You can both block off stuff on your calendar, and Calendly realizes that time is full, or you just set up times where, like for me, Wednesdays and Thursdays or Fridays, I say there's nothing there that can be booked. I tell Calendly ahead of time, someone can book that time anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, more and more I just block out. I say, okay, only between 7 a.m. to this time is meeting times. Do only 2 maximum with 15-minute gaps in between, so I have time between meetings and not back to back.
Right. The buffers are awesome. Right. I put a 15-minute buffer before and after. You never know if a meeting goes a little late. That way I don't feel like I'm back to back so much. I personally block every Friday off. I don't always use it. I usually wind up coming into the office, but even if I do come into the office on a Friday, I'll never have appointments booked, right? Unless I want to. I mean, you can always override your own calendar and put something on there, but nobody else can do it, right?
Yeah.